laning phase, and they wouldn't have dropped as much series. That being said, Na'Vi have not looked flawless, so I do.
Coming up, he could have potentially gone through the tree line and kept that a little bit more of a secret. At Artstyle, down the bottom lane, Pash already opening up. They need a little bit more damage. Maybe there will be enough. The Shallow Grave with the paralyzing cask is just isolated with Artstyle, and that should be his death. He's going to TP back to base, but not in time. Vega will spill the first blood, and that's an aura force pushing down towers. Funnick again going to be caught in trouble. The Sonic Wave has already arrived from no one, and that's got Heartstyle so low in the tree line. He managed to heal up a little bit, but Funnick trapped in here with Parcher. Now it's an Echo coming in, maybe that savior of Na'Vi arriving in time, and it will be. Denny will pick up the double kill for the start of the fight.
They're both really low. They had been doing something. Is the Ancient Stack still there? I think it was like a 3-stack. Okay, yeah. So
yeah, you're right. They must have been.
They need to finish that like right now.
Especially as the Dire just seen it.
Yeah.
Gyrocopter with one set of flat cannons, he's got the whole thing.
That's a lot of, like, they want to do the stacks very, very.
See it, they cannot.
It's okay, they're still getting a lot of farm out. 5 heroes were mid for Vega, and then 2 heroes farming top, and they're farming mid lane in the meantime. And Denny's been able to get a lot more runes. I think he got there was a haste rune for the Wisp earlier. They got the rune for him right there with the Invis, so that's another small.
Pulse will come down and a Vorce and Funnick, they're sticking with it, they're not backing up, no one's on the high ground, no Sonic Wave available, they're going to stun him up, but in comes your call down with your flag cannon, Rocket Barrage, no one's still alive on the high ground, and will he finally drop? Yes, he will to Denny. The Dream Call might have been holding him in position, but really, it's just happy. Vega is.
This is before BKB.
They need to win this.
Smoke's going to break. They know there's some in the trees. They're going to see Artstyle. First stun's over on him with a Sonic Wave. Can they get the damage up before he gets a Shallow Grave? No, he's already down. No Shallow Grave available. And Vorce isolated on the side again to this Death Ward. The Yule Center from Denny will end up cancelling that one out, but he's isolated as well. Orbing down.
Vision. They have the Hawk.
You might get your wish. Sonic Wave for Vorce down half of his life. Running away with that war cry, but they're chasing after him in solo. The one-man hole, Saneko looking for the relocate out. He actually got caught inside the black hole. The follow-up raw, Saneko will drop. He has managed to save a Vorce from many much worse. Retreat.
Buyback for a BKB charge. I would say that's pretty good. They do have reserve awards, so we may see him turn around.
He's so far up. The Mallet for stun. He's going to let the Dream Call go over on Seema. You do have that Hex over on Solo too, with the Stormbolt to control him up. We're now into the Death Ward. Denny, there's no more dodger, is there? There's the phase shift available for him. They run away, but it's a triple kill for Pasha as he just stands. You understood, like, you got Gyro and Quap. You're never going to pick a Tining into this, or at least you don't want to pick a Tining into this. And what's your other option? The Bristleback, he got banned out in the second phase, and then you...
The laning decision was just really good by Vega, too. Like, them being able to dodge that tri-lane almost just won them the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So, with the first game already over, Merlini's prediction is out. No quick, clean 3-0 for Na'Vi. Vega Squadron managing to take that first game. Draskell, you were watching the series the whole entire time. What did you think?
I thought it was kind of weird how Na'Vi, they get a tower at like 3 minutes, and then I think they rotated their Dazzle down to bottom lane instead of maybe trying to pressure the Enigma a little bit more. Because Vega, they went and they contested Funnick's farm and the safe lane, and then Funnick was just running around in the woods contesting the Enigma for a little while, and then Solo was able to recover. He eventually got his mech. I think he still got it at around like 15 minutes, maybe a tiny bit later. The big change for me, though, was the Roshan, where they pretty much lost 5 heroes, even though Na'Vi actually secured the first Roshan. They lose Havos twice, and they lose, I think, everyone but Dendi, I want to say.
Yeah, it was everyone but Dendi.
I mean, even at that point, it's like, okay, well, now you have this lineup where you're going to get your Sven kited 24/7. Ben brought that up during the game. All you have to do is roar Black Hole Sven, and then the damage output once BKBs are up on Vega, you don't kill anyone. So
do you agree with Ben about the drafting point that, like, Gyrocopter, Queen of Pain, it's a dream opening for 6.84? Do you think that was a mistake by Na'Vi, or was it just the draft was fine, they just made some critical errors in game, most notably that Roshan fight?
I'm not sure if there's anything else they could have paired with the Wisp, because that's the first thing that comes to mind. Was there anything else that they could have picked in that draft that would have been a better Wisp pairing than Sven? And I mean, you could think of any hero that's not melee, right? Because you're playing against BM and Black Hole. You don't really want to play a melee.